So what 2025 was to certify dream. I don't think 2025 broke me. You know, they say things like, "What don't break you, make you." I think it definitely made me a better person. This year has been a rough year. With me closing down Dreams Restaurant and Lounge, I think that was one of my biggest emotional moments in my life because, I worked for the last 10 to 12 years to get to where I'm at today with opening Dreams. Had Dreams for 3 years, and to shut it down was like, it made me feel like I was losing. It made me feel like that I failed. And I really had to, dig within myself and find that center space to give me the comfortability to know that I didn't fail. I achieved another goal. I climbed another milestone. And I really felt like I achieved everything I could at Dreams. It was time for me to go and venture off into different areas of Atlanta. I really feel like there's no more I can do for my area, which is Gwinnett County. But just keep developing more businesses and creating more revenue for other people to live off of. But on the party scene, it was time for me to grow, bro. It's time to grow. So my new spot, Serenity, which opened August 15th, has been a huge transition from, I feel like, the little boy life to the grown man life. It's very mature, it's very grown, it's very sexy, it's very vibey. It's very me. It's like a full-fledged image of what I am, I feel, So, I'm ready for the questions.
I like that. So, what were some of your biggest wins for Club Dream last year?
The biggest wins, I think I bought some of the biggest celebrities in the world, for real, to Dreams. I think some of my biggest wins was and achievements was me bringing Boss Man D-Lo. He was one of the hottest artists moving through the states. K. Michelle, she's an icon. To have her inside of my space. Ace Hood, to bring him, that's another icon. It's bigger than just rappers and influencers. It's like actually bringing people that are monumental to the culture. You know what I'm saying? They play a big part in moving the culture. And through my guy VA Booking, through him making it possible to connect the dots and assist me with bringing, my dreams to reality, I think those were some of the biggest wins. I think one of the most things that I pride myself off of is Dreams allowed me to take care of my mom and my dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gave my mom a home to just come and be at Dreams every day. She loves music, she loves to party, you know what I'm saying? She loves the vibe, but she don't really like to go out that much. So Dreams gave her that youth fulfilling again. And my dad as well, Dreams was down the street from my dad. I moved him into his own place, and it allowed me to be able to take care of my family for real, the real way.
So what challenges did you face that people on the outside may not realize? I know there was a lot of stuff on the internet and stuff that we posted, but like a lot of people really don't see, you know what I'm saying? They see glitter and gold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So say the beginning of the question again.
So it's like, what challenges did you face that people on the outside may not realize?
I think the biggest challenges I face is the hate and the envy that comes from me being who I am. I'm not a disrespectful, rude, or disloyal person. I'm very loyal. If I lock in with you, I lock in with you. I roll the red carpet out for people that I don't even know. But the people see the club, they see the cars, they see the bottles, they see the jewelry. They see all these things, and it makes people hate me, you know what I'm saying, or dislike me, or want to bring harm to me. And it's like, it's a very scary, I ain't gonna say scary, it's just like, it's an unsafe feeling. You know, I try not to show too much because I don't want to offend nobody, but yeah, I have to show a certain amount so that people could follow what I'm doing, because if you ain't showing a certain lifestyle, nobody wants to party with you. You know what I mean? If you're not driving a certain car, certain people don't want to party with you. If you don't look a certain way, certain people don't want to party with you. So it's like trying to create that image and uphold that image and also stay safe on the other end. You know, people don't see the envy and the hatred that people gain and try to bring harm to either myself or the business. You know what I mean? And being a businessman, I have to separate who I really am, far as a person that'll really just punch somebody in their shit, to have to allow people to say certain things and do certain things because I got to look at the long haul for my business, you know? So.
Okay, so what did last year teach you about running a successful nightlife business?
What did last year teach me about running a successful nightlife business? It ain't for the weak. People ask me all the time, why do I party every day? It's like, if I didn't have to party, I wouldn't party. I haven't got to that level in my career yet that I don't have to be the face of the business. Right now, I'm still building my brand. So when we're building my brand, it's like I have to be on site. I have to be seen. I have to meet people. I have to shake hands. I have to hug. I have to talk to everybody, you know, to let people know who I am and, you know, my vision. You know, some people have to hear the vision to believe the vision, and some people have to wait to see the vision to believe the vision. But running a successful nightlife definitely comes from great management, having an awesome team. My girls at Dreams was amazing. My new girls at Serenity are overly doing a great job. So having great management, having great employees is like the main things. Everything else will just fall in play.
Okay. So with you so with you having this new spot, how has the club evolved compared to when you first opened it? Because you don't have many. I don't watch you have many clubs and lounges, and even help out so many other lounges and stuff like that. So how do you feel about the new spot that you have? How it's evolving compared to when you first opened it?
I think Serenity is a new level of, it's like a new chapter. No, I would say new level. It's like a video game. You know what I mean? Like I advanced to the next level with Serenity. Like Serenity is just so different. It's not a nightclub. I consider it as a bar and lounge. I didn't go restaurant and lounge because I didn't want people to think that, you know, it's a place where you just come sit and just eat and leave. I wanted to more so go towards the aesthetics with the drinks and the atmosphere. So I went more bar and lounge. So Serenity is a space where it ain't people just standing on the couch. It ain't people just coming in there to destroy the place and leave. It's actually top tier dining. It's actually top tier vibes. And the transitioning of the tables. I'm learning how to flip tables. It might seem simple, but it really isn't. To understand seating time, to understand how long it takes for the food to be made, how long it takes for certain drinks to be made, to try to give a person enough time to enjoy the experience without being rude and tell them they have to get up and leave for the next reservation. So with Serenity, since I have opened to now, I'm getting into the vibe, into the motion of understanding these things. I'm ordering more food. You know, food costs is crazy. So learning inventory with the food has definitely been a major bold point in my growth since I have opened Serenity in August. It's just understanding the food category, the food portions, not to give too much of this, not too much of that, the pricing of it. You know, the economy is kind of messed up, so just trying to be fair with pricing, but also make sure that I'm able to profit and take care of my employees, you know?
So how important is community support to your success, and how do you give back?